Okay. So what it will do? Group by function. So it will group the based on our column names. So whatever the data we are providing here, this based on that it will group first it. After that, so on that grouping output, we are going to filter using the having class. Okay. So because where class it won't accept the this grouping or aggregate function columns in this where class condition. So that you have to use the having class here. Okay. So we are filtering first. We are filtering here. Suppose if it is minimum, if you want, then you can take the minimum here also. If we say minimum greater than 1000 rupees, then you're getting only one record here. So first we are grouping the information using this group by column. After grouping, we are getting the some information. So on that information, we are filtering. So to filter that, we are using the having class. Okay. Suppose I'm having the department number wise employees are there. Count star. Okay. So here what will be do? So I want to within this department number count star, if it is having count star greater than some 3 employees, then you are getting the information here. Suppose up to here if you execute up to group by class. Okay. So this is getting the department number 10, 20, 30 with the information. Each department having the how many employees, that is 3, 5, 6. Within this, after getting this information, I want only to display only having the count star, that is employees having more than 4 or 5. You can mention this here. Suppose if I want to mention 5, more than 5, then you will get only department number 30 and information. Okay, now understood? Okay, so coming back to our order by class, we have the syntax. So that is order by class must be in the last of the select statement. Okay, select star or list of columns from the table name and order by column name 1 either ascending or descending, comma column name 2 ascending or descending, like that we can mention here. So after table name, there will be some where class or group by class, whatever if it is required, you can use this in this order by class also. Okay. So write a query to display employee salaries in ascending order. So how can you write this? Write a query to display employee salaries in ascending order. Select star from EMP if I say, then so all the information we are getting, but salaries not in the order. So I want in the ascending order. So then I have to use the order by clause here. Order by salary. So ascending means no need to give the ASC, but if you give that also, it will work. So see this now. 800, 950, 1100, 1250, 1250, 1300, 1500, 1600 within the is in the ascending order. Suppose if I want in the descending order, then you have to give the ESC here. Then you will get 5000, 3000, 3000, 2975 like this. It is going on the descending order. Okay. Same way, suppose I want to the employee name descending order. Then select star from EMP order by ename. Employee name means that is ename. Ename descending order. So then it is starting with the S here. Okay, it is coming down. sorry, W. WT S M K J F C B A. Okay. So like this, it is arranging in the descending order. Suppose if I want in the job wise, job in the descending order. So then you can replace this job descending order. Or if you want ascending order, simply remove this descending. Date and time sum, how can we create log values for different regions in the world? Oh, Venkatesh, what exactly you were saying? Venkatesh?
Sir,
Yeah. What exactly were meaning this date and timestamp? How can we create log values for different regions in the world?
for example, employees to banking details. We have an IDs
O-
timing and transaction timing, sir.
Okay.
Different regions, India,
Mm.
Tokyo, different regions. Now,
Yes, sir. Okay.
when we abstract log values, now
Mm.
different log values, different time zones, right?
Okay.
How can we create? How can we
So
create,
that
sir?
will be actually depending on the country region. Suppose if you are the same statement, if you are taking in the India, you will get the India time. Okay. But same if you are taking in the information, if you are from US or somewhere other countries you are take based on that US timing, it will come. That will be in the setups actually. Okay. Not in the actually query. So it won't give you. But when you are running the query based on your location, it will provide you the your time zone. Okay. Suppose if I am running the time zone, select start from, okay, sorry, select sys date or sys time. Okay, from dual. So what I am getting here? So some date, yeah, I am getting. Same way sys timestamp is there. Okay. So see the difference. Sys date means only we are getting the date, month, year. So sys time means we are getting the date, month, year, and along with the time also. Okay. So time and what is the time zone here? What is the time zone now for India? Plus 530. So here when you are executing within this India, so you will get automatically India time zone only. Suppose if you are going in other countries, what it will do? So it will check for the environment, which environment you are working. Okay, suppose if you want to change it to other environment from here itself, then you have to first change the options here. Actually, there will be some preferences options will be there in this. So here we will have the database NLS function here. So here this is the default settings will be there. Okay, that will differ country to country. When you are working in the US, that will be this information will be changed automatically. Okay, so based on that, you will get the local time zone only. So if you want separate time zone and separate log, so then whenever we are deploying the report, okay, so in that report, you will mention the which country you are working. So based on that, or if you want to select the time zone for that particular location or region, based on that, it will give you the time zone for that time zone only. Okay. So in our normal queries, that much information is you won't get. But if you want specific information, okay. So suppose if you want to China timing, okay, then you have to use the that China time zone stamping in the report. Okay. So you want to first change that environment to China environment, then only you will get it. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
actually,
Thank you.
that will be, you can get more information in the apps class, because that functionality, that setups will be doing in the front end Oracle apps will be there. So if you ask Ram sir, he will explain more on that. Okay. So this is whatever learning is SQL and PLSQL, that is for the backend queries purpose. Here also we can change the information, but more it will be on the front end part, it will be there. So in the front end, they will configure for the operating unit. So based on that operating unit, so you will get the all the information, that is based on, suppose if you are configuring the operating unit for the India, so you have to configure the taxes according to the Indian government, and same way you have to use the INR for the rupees. Okay, and for the time zone you have to plus 530 time zone you have to use it, Kolkata time zone. So like that, for each operating unit, they will configure different time zones and different currency. So based on that, you will get the information there. Okay, that will be, you have to change a lot of settings for the front end also for that, to get the different countries, different regions, time stamping. So you have to change that different setups. You have to use that. Okay. So coming back to our order by class. So write a query to display employee salaries in ascending order. We already seen this. Same way, based on the job wise. Okay. So here order by job means it is analyst, clerk, like that it is coming. Okay. Okay. So if you see here, job wise analyst is there, and clerk, manager, president, like this it is there. Again, if I want to use this order by class here, within this, after changing this, again I will use the salary ascending order. If you are not mentioning anything here after the order by class, so this will be based automatically in the ascending order only. So now you can verify that previously it is analyst is there, and salary 3000, clerk 800, 950, 1100, 1300. Okay. We will see here salesman. So 1500, 1600, 1250, 1250 it is there. So now what we did, based on the job column, order by class we are used here. So in the order by class, I am again adding the salary. See the difference here. Okay. Again, if I execute here, so now this is okay, and this is also okay. But coming here, salesman, if you see this, 1250 come in the top here. Okay. So in the last class, someone asked, I think, in the order by class, we can use only one column at present. But for this example, we are using the first job wise here, arranging in the ascending order. After that, again, here within this job, again, salary ascending order. Okay, see the difference here. So previous query, only when you give the select star from EMP order by job means it is arranging in the job wise ascending order. But in the salary, it is not assigning in the order. Okay. Here 1500, 1600, 1250, 1250 it came like this. After giving the salary also in the order by class here along with the job, then it is arranging in the salary also in the ascending order here. Suppose I want salary in the descending order, then you can mention DESC here, salary descending order. First it will be on the job wise ascending order. Next it will be on the salary descending order. Okay, see this here. Clerk 1300, 1100, 950, 800. But last time when you executed, that is how it came. clerk 800, 950, 1100, 1300 it came. Now within this query, so first it will be on the order by job ascending order. Next salary descending order. Within this, once it is configured with the job wise here. So after that, salary will be in the descending order here. Understood? So how to use this order by class? So another requirement is, so write a query to display employees who are working in the department number 20 and arrange those employees' salaries in the descending order. Okay. So someone tell me, select. I want only department number. Select star from EMP.
Yeah. Where?
Okay.
Department number is
Okay. 20. After that,
order by
order by
Department number, desk.
salary.
salary. Yeah.
Salaries, desk.
Salary DESC. Okay. So what is our requirement here? We have to display only department number 20. Within this department number 20, so based on the salaries descending order. Okay. So here if I want to, based on the employee name descending order, then I have to simply replace instead of the salary, e name I have to replace it here. Okay. If you want only ascending order, simply remove this descending order. It will be on the employee name ascending order. Adams, Ford, John, Scott, Smith. Okay. So here again, if you check the salaries in the different order is there, but you cannot again change it here because here the e name is employee name is here individual it is there, so no duplicate is there. Suppose if you want to change it according to the job wise, so you can change the arrange the salary in the order also. Okay, so then you can have the job wise comma salary, both are in the ascending order. So now this e name is in different format. Okay, job wise it is arranged in the alphabetical order. Analyst, clerk, and manager. Again here salary also in the ascending order. See this clerk is 800 or 1100. Salary if I want to descending order, then this is came below here. Okay, so difference when you example means when you understand means if there is more data is there, then you can easily understand the main difference how order by is working. Okay, so when you are using the order by clause on the individual means that is no duplicate values is there on that column. If you are using, you won't get any difference, much difference. Okay, so when you will get the difference means when you are having the duplicate data or duplicate names here like this in the job or department number, on that you will get the information that is in the order by class, ascending or descending. Okay. So single column how we are using, multiple columns how we are using. So this is the syntax, select star from employee, order by e name, ascending. This is optional. Okay, so whenever you see the square brackets, that means that is optional. Okay, So this is for the single column. And if you want to use the multiple columns, select star from EMP, order by employee name, employee number, employee name, salary. Okay. So this is employee number wise. First it is arranged here. Once it is arranged by employee number, so it is ename is you cannot change in the alphabetical order. Why? Because this is already arranged in the employee number wise ascending order. So here no change will be there. And same way salary also there will not be any difference here. Okay. Suppose if you are using first ename. Then what it will come first here? Instead of the Smith, it will come. Start with the alphabet, that is Adams, Allen, Blake. Okay. After that, it is arranging the employee number here, but there it won't be any difference when you use it like this, ename and employee number. So here the employee number is unique value and ename also unique value it is there, so that you won't find any much difference when you use the order by class. So order by class is not only on column names, even though we can apply on the position of the columns in select query. Okay. So we are mentioning this names here. Okay. Suppose select star from EMP, order by, if I mention 7. Order by 7 means
Commission.
table we are having the columns employee number, employee name, job, manager, hire date, salary, commission and department number. So these are the 8 columns we are having this employee table. So 7 means this is the 7th column, commission column. So on that commission column it is ascending order. First it is arranged in the values, after that null values it is gone in the below here. Suppose if I say order by 6, then it will be on the salary column. Okay. Suppose same thing if I use this like this, select suppose EMP number, comma, ename, comma, job, comma, commission, comma, DEPT number from EMP. So if I say order by 7, what will happen? So when you use the select star from EMP, order by 6 or order by 7, you are getting the information. Suppose if you are taking like this, some specific columns I am using, and from EMP column, order by 7 if I give, it will throw the error.
Maybe error.
Why? Because, so we have the, in the select statement, how many columns we are having? Only
Only 5.
5 columns. So within this range only, we have to provide this order by class number here, position, the position of the column we have to provide here. So, but why it is taken here means, we are using this select star from EMP. Select star from EMP means all the columns it will consider here, so that column position from 1 to 8 if you use, so anyway it will come. Okay. So either 1, if you want to use the 1, you can get the information based on the employee number. If you use the 2, then it will be based on the employee name. Okay. So, but if you use the 9, then you won't get any information, because up to 8 columns only it is there, so that you have to use up to 1 to 8 only for this table. Suppose some other tables are having the more than that, so based on that column position, we have to give that position number here. Okay. Suppose if I am giving 6, so I am giving 5. So 5 means based on the hire date column. Okay. So, but when you are using the specific column, so that column position we have to provide here in the order by class, or you can mention the column name itself directly. So if I want to use this commission, then I have to use the 4 here. not the 7. When you are using the select star from EMP, then it will be 7. But when you are using the specific columns, the column position is in the 4 here, then you have to use this 4, or you can use the commission name here, commission column name here. Okay. So next we have the distinct. So how can we use this distinct? It is used to restrict the duplicate records from the table. Why we will use this? Distinct means it is going to use the restrict the duplicate values. If it is more than one value, it will restrict to single record only. Suppose if you say select a distinct job from EMP, it is getting clerk, salesman, president, manager, and analyst. Same way distinct department number, that is 10, 20, 30. But in the employee table, how many are there? There are 14 records. But using this distinct, we are restricting the information here. So same way, distinct salary. Distinct salary means wherever it is duplicate is there. So here it is 3000 2 times it should come, and 1250 also it should come 2 times. But here 1 time only came. That means 12 records only it is displaying here. Distinct E name. This is column name. So distinct E name means there is already no duplicate values are there. So it is giving only distinct values here. Same distinct commission. So in this commission column, null values are there and remaining some values are there. So whatever the distinct is there, it is displaying like this. Okay. So we'll have some more examples on distinct tomorrow. Okay. So
Excuse me, sir.
yeah,
It's shown whatever it executed last.
commission.
Select.
Hmm.
It's shown only last executed. query.
Distinct. Yeah.
Remaining will be hidden.
Not hidden. We are taking only commission column. On this commission column, it will check whether it is any duplicate or there. So if it is duplicate, it will not provide here. It will only one time it will display the information. Suppose without
Okay.
distinction, distinct if you use the select only. Sorry. Select a commission from EMP means what it is displaying. All the 14 columns it is displaying. Okay. Within this
Okay.
column, 14 records values it is displaying here. If you see this, null, 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 and values are there, again, null it is coming. So if you use the distinct, then what it is doing, whatever the nulls are there more than one, that is removing, and only one null it is displaying here. Okay. Same way,
Distinct
suppose
means to eliminate the duplicates, right?
to restrict the duplicates, we are using the distinct. Okay.
Good.
Within the column, if there is any duplicate is there, to restrict that, we are using the distinct column, distinct keyword. Okay. Suppose if you use the selector distinct star from EMP, what you will get? So all the 14 rows you are getting. Why? Because these are all distinct combination it is there. Okay. Employee number, e-name. If you see this is one separate information, and this is also one separate information. So each column, each row is a different information. Means there is no duplicate value when you consider along with this each row. But when you use the specific columns here, suppose if you use the manager column, job column is there. So without the distinct, what it will give? Select job from EMP means all the 14 records it is there, and president, manager, this many times it is giving. But I want to already this is the duplicate. Once it is there, no need to display for me. So then I can use the distinct here. Then it is restricting
Okay.
to one time only. Okay. Same way department number also. Department number, how many times are there? 14 times are there in this table. But when you use the distinct, how many it is getting? Distinct values only I am getting. But without the distinct, how many I am getting? How many records are there? So these many times it is displaying here. Okay. So
సార్ కౌంట్ కమాండ్ ఇప్పుడు మొత్తం టోటల్ విత్ డూప్లికేట్స్ తో కౌంట్ చేస్తుందా సార్?
count.
డూప్లికేట్స్ తో సహా కౌంటింగ్ చేస్తుందా టోటల్?
ఒక నిమిషం చూస్తాం. Count star from EMP అంటే ఏమవుతుందంటే సో టోటల్ రికార్డ్స్ ఇన్ ద టేబుల్ వస్తుంది మనకి. ఓకే.
ఓకే.
సెలెక్ట్ సపోజ్ ఓన్లీ DEPT number and take count of from EMP. ఇప్పుడు ఏమొచ్చింది నాకు 14 వచ్చింది అవునా?
ఓకే. ఓకే.
సో సపోజ్ ఇఫ్ యూ టేక్ కమిషన్ కాలం, కమిషన్ కాలంలో ఎంత వచ్చింది నాకు?
4,
బట్ టేబుల్ ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయి? కమిషన్ కాలం
14.
14 ఉన్నాయి. వై 4 వచ్చింది?
null.
మిగతావన్నీ నల్ ఉన్నాయి. నల్స్ కౌంట్ చేయదు. ఇక్కడ కాలం తీసుకున్నప్పుడు ఏమవుతుందంటే సో దాంట్లో వాల్యూ ఉంటేనే కౌంట్ తీసుకుంటుంది. ఓకే. సెలెక్ట్ కౌంట్
Okay.
ఆఫ్ కాలం నేమ్ తీసుకున్నాం అనుకోండి, దాంట్లో వాల్యూ ఉంటేనే ఇట్ విల్ కౌంట్. అదర్వైజ్ ఇఫ్ దెర్ ఇస్ నల్ ఇట్ వోంట్ కౌంట్. బట్ వెన్ యూ టేక్ ద సెలెక్ట్ కౌంట్ స్టార్ ఫ్రమ్ ద టేబుల్ నేమ్, టేబుల్ నేమ్ అంటే ఏముంది? ఎంటైర్ టేబుల్లో ఎన్ని రికార్డ్స్ ఉన్నాయి అనేది వస్తుంది ఇక్కడ. బట్ ఇదే టేబుల్ నేమ్లో స్పెసిఫిక్ కాలం తీసుకున్నప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? ఆ కాలంలో వాల్యూ ఉంటేనే కౌంట్ వస్తుంది, లేకపోతే కనుక రాదు అది. సో ఇప్పుడు సపోజ్ నేను శాలరీ కాలం తీసుకున్నాను, ఇక్కడ ఎన్ని వస్తుంది? 14 వచ్చింది. అదే డిపార్ట్మెంట్ నెంబర్ తీసుకుంటే 14 వచ్చింది. ఎంప్లాయ్ నెంబర్ తీసుకున్నా, ఈ నేమ్ తీసుకున్నా మనకి ఎన్ని వస్తున్నాయి? 14 వస్తుంది. బట్ ఓన్లీ కమిషన్ కాలంలో మాత్రం మనకి 4 వస్తున్నాయంటే దట్ మీన్స్ దెర్ ఈస్ ఏ నల్ వాల్యూస్. అందుకని ఓన్లీ వాల్యూ ఉన్న వరకే ఇది తీసుకుంటుంది. ఓకే, క్లియర్? క్లియర్ అయిందా మీ డౌట్?
క్లియర్.
Okay, so everyone should pay the course fees. Okay, so by Monday you can please pay that course fees. Otherwise, Tuesday onwards, class will not be accessible. Okay, all will pay the course fees to Ramu sir number and send me the screenshot. Okay. So any more doubts? Okay, tomorrow no class, sir. Okay, Monday it will be there.